Never again a second Trump presidency threatens democracy. Donald Trump should never be president again. His presidency was a 4-year assault on democratic norms, ethical conduct, and the rule of law. A second Trump term would solidify his corrosive legacy, further dividing the nation and undermining America's standing in the world. It's time to say enough. We must prevent Trump from returning to the White House. Our democracy depends on it. Trump's presidency was marked by chaos, incompetence, and a blatant disregard for the truth. He thrived on division, pitting Americans against each other for political gain. His rhetoric incited violence, culminating in the January 6th attack on the Capitol. Trump's actions have eroded public trust in institutions and sown deep divisions within American society. Allowing him another term would be a grave mistake. It would signal that America tolerates authoritarian behavior and rewards contempt for the Constitution. The stakes are simply too high to allow Trump anywhere near the Oval Office again. The shadow of January 6th, Trump's assault on democracy. The January 6th insurrection was a direct result of Trump's lies about the 2020 election. He incited his supporters to attack the Capitol, an assault on American democracy unprecedented in modern times. Trump's actions that day were a betrayal of his oath of office and a clear demonstration of his unfitness for leadership. The House Select Committee investigating the January 6th attack has presented damning evidence of Trump's role in the insurrection. Witnesses have testified that Trump knew his claims of election fraud were false, yet he continued to spread them, fueling the anger and resentment that led to the violence. Despite overwhelming evidence, Trump continues to peddle his election lies, further undermining faith in our electoral system. His continued attempts to overturn the 2020 election demonstrate a clear and present danger to American democracy. A second Trump presidency would undoubtedly invite more chaos, more lies, and potentially more violence. A legacy of lies and lawsuits, Trump's disregard for the law. Trump's legal troubles are well documented. He has been accused of sexual assault, financial fraud, and obstruction of justice. While he has denied all wrongdoing, the sheer volume of allegations and lawsuits against him is deeply concerning. His business dealings have been plagued by accusations of shady practices and potential criminal activity. Trump's disregard for the law extends beyond his personal and business life. As president, he repeatedly obstructed investigations into his administration, pressured law enforcement officials to drop investigations into his allies, and pardoned convicted criminals who remained loyal to him. His actions demonstrate a blatant disregard for the rule of law and a belief that he is above accountability. This behavior is incompatible with the office of the presidency and poses a grave threat to the integrity of American democracy. Section 4, America's Tarnished Image. The global impact of a second Trump term. Trump's presidency severely damaged America's reputation abroad. His America First policies alienated allies, emboldened adversaries, and diminished America's standing as a global leader. He withdrew the United States from international agreements, imposed tariffs that hurt American businesses, and cozied up to dictators. Trump's erratic behavior and inflammatory rhetoric on the world stage made America appear unreliable and unpredictable. His actions eroded trust in American leadership and weakened the international order. A second Trump term would further isolate the United States, damage relationships with key allies, and embolden authoritarian regimes around the world. The world is watching. Another Trump presidency would send a chilling message that America has abandoned its commitment to democracy, human rights, and the rule of law. It would be a gift to our adversaries and a betrayal of our allies. Section 5, Safeguarding Democracy. Rejecting Trump in 2024. The 2024 election is a referendum on the future of American democracy. It is a choice between a return to Trump's chaos and division or a path forward toward healing and unity. We cannot afford to repeat the mistakes of the past. We must reject Donald Trump's brand of politics. We must choose leaders who respect the Constitution, value truth and integrity, and prioritize the needs of the American people over their own personal gain. The future of our democracy depends on it. Let us choose wisely.